One thing I agree with the author is the fact that perception is such a huge thing in the world, and not just like in the US but globally. um Perception is what helps us, grow as individually, and also just as a whole, a group. I didn't prior to this, I did not realize how much perception is so important in terms of the human life and just the daily life, and how we perceive stuff, and like how our brain just tends to pick and choose like whatever information it wants to hear, because human beings were very, very, very biased and stuff like that. One thing I disagree with the author, for me, he didn't cover enough on the other cultures and beliefs. I would have loved to know more about it. And I don't agree so much on the individualism in the US, because a lot of people are like more family oriented. So it's hard to focus on the individual when you grow in a different culture, and then you go into a different country that focuses more on like the individual. So to me, that still needs a lot of understanding and other culture and stuff like that, in order for me to appreciate the individualism, because some of us are not like guided through all the steps in terms to be on our own later on. And another thing, it's for me, it's important that we get perception right, because then other people will learn to appreciate and learn about other cultures and stuff. And also not just that, but it will help us get more the truth out, versus us selecting in certain information we want to hear. For an example, like when they cover history, there's so much lack of knowledge that people only focus on what they want to hear. So when the topic becomes uncomfortable, they don't want to hear it. So their brains are already shut down and blacked out all the information they don't want to hear. So it is important that we get not only perception right, but it's important we also grow as a nation and just educate other people so they can be better. And this will lead to a better impact for the future generation that is going to be following our steps. If we are all about, changing the world, then we have to start by baby steps, in which I believe that once we learn how to be less biased towards certain information or certain race or certain cultures, from there we will grow as a nation. That is my take on this chapter.